Hi all, happy Friday. I'm realizing that I really suck at doing video and I can't figure out how to change things back and forth. So, hi. I wanted to introduce you to the things I have in my liquor cabinet because people ask me that a lot. What you can see in front of you is pretty much everything except for the things that should be in the refrigerator, like your vermouths and fortified wines. And over here, I have some of my cookbooks and cocktail books and a little bit more of my collection. But up top, you can see I have some of my infrequently used glasses, my old fashions, my coupes, and a little bit to the right, I have a fine mesh strainer, my muddler, some picks, some other odds and ends. It's sort of a messy cabinet. On the middle left here are all of my bitters. I really love this orange bitter, especially just adding it to water. Best cherries, couple shakers of that kind. There's another shaker over here. I can't remember which is the cobbler and which is the other. Bottles of decent vodka, decent tequila, and a decent mezcal that sadly are too tall for the bottom. And then down here is really where we have most of everything. I don't have a huge cabinet, I would say, but I have enough for the things that we make regularly, and I really try not to buy bottles that I'm not going to drink. So we are primarily gin drinkers. I think we usually have 3 gins, Tanqueray, which is a dry, a botanical gin, and Hendrick's, which has more cucumber flavor. I also like bourbons. So you have a couple selections. There often is a maker's mark here that I used to bake with. A lot of these liquors started with being for baking. Then a rye. I've never been a huge rye fan. A better tequila. This is a reposado tequila. And an añejo. The Mister is a Scotch drinker. Some of these bottles are from my course that I took. In the back are some bottles that we use to make vanilla. Ooh, ouch. The Campari, Aperol, and this Averna Amaro, which is great for a Black Manhattan. Appears to be an old port. Brandy for my sidecars, another bourbon for the back. This was a rum that I tasted as part of my course. And then we have some of the liquors, including, of course, the classic Kahlua. Been trying Mr. Black for my espresso martinis. It's really great coffee liqueur. I often have a couple orange liqueurs, Cointreau for my margaritas, Grand Marnier for baking, Frangelico, which is a hazelnut liqueur, the Godiva chocolate liqueur, although it doesn't make a Reese's peanut butter cup cocktail like I like, Chambord, which is black raspberry, there's Bailey's, of course, Amaretto. And in the back are some of the things we don't typically drink much of, including that flaming green creme de menthe, some grappa, and other things. So those are the things. That's probably more than if you're starting out what you'd want. Basically figure out what it is that you like to drink and focus your initial bar on that. So I hope this has been helpful. Happy to answer questions if I can, and I'll see you next Friday.